Good morning and welcome. This is the first time that we have an opportunity to recognize students from Sanger Unified for this Sanger Pledge. And before I get started though, I want to recognize a few people that are here. First of all, our board president, Mr. Brandon Bank. Thank you. Our Sanger Unified Superintendent, Adella Jones. We also have from State Center Community College, we have Julianne Mosier, Vice Chancellor. The President of Reedley College, Dr. Jerry Buckley. We also have Rico Guerrero, who's also representing the State Center. Thank you, Rico. As well as two as our staunch advocates from the Sanger Women's Club, Ms. Terry Barthuli and Ms. Liz Hudson. So I just want to thank you for spending your time with us, whether it's teachers or principals, parents and students. I know seniors, you're going to have a whirlwind of the next few days. You know, you already had the car show. But coming up, you have a few things going on, including your graduation and your ship off to your adventures. So I just want to thank you for spending this brief time with us, having some breakfast. We started this program in 2015, and actually it was before that our former superintendent, Mr. Nava, thought of, hey, what can we do to inspire our students and think about? You know, we had things in place already, like the Spartan Code at Fairmont. We had some things going on at every elementary school, so we wanted to bring something like that to Sanger Unified, and that's where we started the Sanger Pledge. And we pledged for our district to make sure that we're developing college and career-ready students. So we had you, if you didn't remember this, when you were 6th grade students, sign this pledge and say, here's what we're gonna do. And we're gonna have Nicole kind of talk about some of those nuances of the program. We're also going to recognize some of our key contributors, as well as have certificates for our students. And by the way, students, you're the first ones that will receive our $1,000 scholarship. We want to start that off today. We know we have scholarship night tonight. So before we get started though, I want to give you a chance. If you wanted to get a cup of coffee, we have some.
Good morning, my name is Nicole Rosales. I'm the coordinator of curriculum and instruction here at Sanger Unified. And I would like to thank you for being here today to recognize our Sanger Pledge Scholarship recipients. Like Tim mentioned, there are some criteria or attributes that we wanted our students to have, and that's a part of the Sanger Pledge. And so I'm just gonna give you a little brief explanation of what that is. So the Sanger Pledge, like I said, outlines attributes that Sanger Unified believes successful students must have to indicate that they are college and career ready. When our students signed the pledge in 6th grade, and many of their 6th grade teachers are here today, thank you for being here. Some of the things that it included is having high academic standards, behavioral expectations, having good attendance, having good grades, 0 suspensions, and having the qualities of a Sanger graduate that are in the Sanger graduate profile. So critical thinker, lifelong learner, effective communicator, productive citizen, collaborator, and technologically literate. So all of those things we believed were things that our students need in order to be ready for college and career. And with that pledge, we promised to make sure that our students had options and opportunities to learn those things and to transition and succeed in their college and career journeys. So thank you again for being here. All of our students obviously have shown that they have these qualities. They wrote essays that we went through, and they were chosen for all of the information that they provided that showed us that they were indeed ready and followed the Sanger Pledge. And with that, I am going to introduce Miss Adella Jones to come up.
Exciting morning for us, and we really wanted to make it special because this is a special achievement that you, our students, have achieved. And part of that is because you probably don't remember way back in 6th grade everything that you did. But one of the things you did was you made a commitment to follow much what Mrs. Rosales just said of the traits that we know help to make a successful student as they graduate and leave our system and enter the next system, which is our college's system. And right now, what I really want to do is I would like our 6th grade teachers to stand. If all of our 6th grade teachers in the room, would you please stand? Because it begins in the classroom, as we all know, and our teachers have worked diligently with your students throughout their years and will continue to work with them diligently to ensure that our students do have those options and opportunities to be successful. Do we have any principals that were able to make it? Some principals from our schools? I've seen Mrs. Yeah, stand up, our principals. I know Mrs. Rosales was a principal back probably when some of you, Miss Sequoia, was a 6th grader here, right? And parents also. So thank you so much, parents, for all of your support and your trust in sending your children to us every day. We love them more than you know, and we wish them so much wellness, and we hope that they come back and visit us too. You know, it began probably about 8-9 years ago, I think, when the discussions first started happening with our former superintendent, Matt Navo. And he had this idea of starting this pledge, kind of similar to, at the same time, Fresno State was starting something called the Central Valley Promise. And we wanted to have something really centered around Sanger Unified. And so he had this idea about this whole scholarship, but needed partners in order to make it happen. And that's where our strong partnerships with our neighbors really have helped us to get to where we are today. And I know that they were introduced earlier, but I do want to re-recognize them, because it was with their support and their partnership that we know together we can make our community and support our community with these opportunities. So I do want to recognize our representatives from the State Chancellor's Office. And the Chancellor's Office for here oversees all of the community colleges in this Fresno County and Tulare County, I think we're to your right, we have more. And so I do want to recognize Mrs. Mosier and Mr. Guerrero one more time because of their support for all of this. So thank you. And of course, Dr. Buckley from Reedley College. We have a strong partnership. Some of you, I know, just graduated a couple of weeks ago at Reedley College through the wonderful Ag Pathways. So thank you, Dr. Buckley, for being here. That shows a lot of that support. Thank you. And then we have the two special ladies that I tell you, they really showed their commitment by their fundraising efforts in order to make this scholarship possible. Because $1,000, we have 16 of you, I think, today, getting $1,000. And this is an endowment that's going to go on and on and on. And I was talking to a 6th grade teacher today, Miss Diaz, that was saying, oh, she told her 6th graders this year, see, if you sign this, and then when you're a senior, you're going to have this opportunity too. So that's something that followed through to be able to get here. That's an opportunity for all of our kids to get. So I really want to thank, from the Women's Club, Liz Hudson. I'm going to ask them to come up actually. And Liz Hudson, if she can please come up here from the Women's Club. Centerville Women's Club. And I would like Terry Barthuli to come up. And Terry would actually like to say a few words.
Are to the kids. Heartiest congratulations to all of you. This is an outstanding achievement, and we are so proud of you. So about 7 years ago, you pledged attendance, citizenship, and grades. all leading up to today's scholarship. And you know, the Sanger Women's Club, at the same time, we made a pledge too. Its members pledged to raise the money that makes today's scholarships possible. So during these last years, you were doing your homework and we were doing ours. You were studying algebra and we were forming committees. You were hitting the books for American history and we were cultivating donors. You were studying Spanish or German or English, and we were putting together events. Some of you were running track, playing football, basketball, singing in the choir, playing in the band. We were decorating event halls. And when you were doing your term papers, we were writing letters and press releases bragging about Sanger Schools and its fine students. You worked hard and honored your pledge. So did we. You rocked your world. We did too. Inspired by you, we raised $350,000, making this scholarship possible and scholarships for the years to come. And it gets better. The $350,000 for the Sanger Pledge was placed in an endowment, and only the interest on that pot of money is used for the scholarship. So that means it's likely that someday you guys and gals will be sitting in this room watching your own children, nieces, nephews, friends, getting a scholarship from this same endowment. I can't tell you how happy today makes the members of the Sanger Women's Club. We are very, very proud of you. Most of us are old enough to be your grandmothers, and now we're going to go, figuratively speaking, back to our rocking chairs and watch you excel in college and shine in the jobs that follow. God bless you all. Go out and make a pledge to make a difference for the rest of your lives. Congratulations, kids.